Nobody talks about this, not even your favorite creators. Everyone thinks social media is just for influencers, that you need a huge audience, brand deals, and daily content to make money. But that's not true. There are so many ways to make money without being an influencer. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how. Ever wondered who's really making money online and how they do it? Who am I? My name is Alisa, and 10 years ago I got fired with no backup plan, just me, my parents to support, and zero savings. I come from a low-income family, so failure wasn't an option. Instead of running back to a safe corporate job, I built a business from scratch. No investors, tons of mistakes, but I scaled it to $60 million. Now I help entrepreneurs build strong, profitable businesses. Alright, today we're talking about the online business market. Who's out there, what niches actually bring in money, and which ones don't. What kind of products sell well and what just flops. Let's uncover what actually works and what doesn't. The goal here is simple. Help you raise your chances of launching a business that works. So you're not shooting in the dark, you're picking the right niche, direction, and offer with intention. So, who's in the game? Let's break down the types of people living in the online business world. Chances are you'll recognize yourself in one of them, and once you do, you'll see your strength, blind spots, and next move. Drop it in the comments. Which one are you? And who do you want to become? So, these are the big dogs. It's 9-figure entrepreneurs. You'll know their names. Alex Hormozi, Brandon Burchard, Gary Vee, Cody Sanchez, Iman Gadzi. If you're good at creating results, this is your way in. Massive audiences, serious ad budgets, loyal fans hanging onto every word. What they after, how to work with them. They need, so first, fresh ideas. When you've been creating content for years, your eye gets used to everything. You stop noticing what's missing or outdated. Your arsenal of tricks and techniques eventually runs dry. That's why someone who can bring you fresh ideas, new tools, and upgraded strategies becomes incredibly valuable. Second, bigger results. Enhancing performance through higher conversions, wider reach, etc. Imagine getting hundreds of thousands of applications, and if someone helps me raise my sales conversion from 30% to 35%, that's $1 million. Improving efficiency really matters. And the third, delegating. Top players have to delegate. Ever seen Alex Hormozi's viral reels? The level of animation doesn't happen without a pro team. By the way, I never edit or post content myself. I delegate that. So, what do we do when we spot a market leader? Even if you just randomly meet them at the event or simply notice someone like that, how can you fit in? Offer your services, join the team, just be there to help. Steal like an artist, spot what's working and make it your own. But don't just copy. Study the logic behind what works. Alright, second type in online business, skilled experts with no assets. There are proper experts, but no audience, no course, no online presence at all. Picture a top-tier nail artist, the kind who's fully booked for months and charges premium rates, making great money, but doesn't even have Instagram. Or a solid business owner who's completely off the radar. Or a highly experienced psychologist who gets clients and makes great money without even having a public profile. I once worked with a woman who was an award-winning therapist and didn't even have an email list. Their strength is that they're true experts. People want to learn from them, and they're great at sharing their knowledge. These people need strategy and vision. They have zero clue how social media works, no content plan, no audience, no growth. They need someone who can show them exactly what to do, step by step, and how to make money online. So how to work with them? Charge for services, go in as a partner. The truth is, They've got no audience, no idea how to sell, and no marketing base to build on. And a partner can help with that. But you have to understand, building assets from scratch is incredibly hard. That's why I don't recommend going down that path of a partnership. Easier to charge for services. You can partner with them, but be ready to carry the whole business on your shoulders. Expert with assets. Now we're talking about someone with a bit of following and a bit of experience in content creation. Maybe a pro athlete with 10K followers, or a yoga coach who's got a small but warm community. Those are people who already have solid experience in the field, solid reach, and possibly even a product. So, what do they need? Same as market leaders. Growth plan, content, yep, stories and reels again, more people following them, proper persuasion, that's the strategy of selling before you even pitch, and done for you launch structure. And the best approach, enter into a partnership. And now, the fourth type, the rising stars. They're blowing up overnight and have no idea what to do next. You've seen it happen. One reel goes viral, boom, thousands of followers, and then silence. They blew up and now it's slipping away. Or someone with a big audience, but no clue how to monetize this. Take this. A fashion creator posts daily outfits. Suddenly she explodes. Massive reach, tons of followers, but here's the catch. She has zero understanding of sales, funnels, monetization, or content strategy. Now she's stuck, wondering how to turn that attention into actual income. Or an editing pro goes viral with insane animated reels. The followers roll in, but then comes the wall. How do I sell my reel making services? Or a public speaking coach who casually posted a few tips and out of nowhere gained 60,000 followers. Great, but now what? They've got the audience, but no system behind it. Talent? Yes. Business skills? Still missing. Their strengths are audience growth, they're holding attention, they know their stuff. These people have one core need: to earn more. Sure, they've learned to attract an audience, but monetizing it, that's the missing piece. They need a system to scale their income. How you can help? Run their launch. Take a percentage of their sales. Let them focus on content. You sort the rest. The fifth one, handy freelancers. These people who excel at one specific thing. A photographer who crafts a flawless Instagram feed. A reels maker who pumps out 20 fire videos. Smooth zooms, snappy fonts, seamless cuts, bam. An editor who makes raw footage look cinematic. Their superpower is focus, and focus makes them priceless inside any project. These people excel at one specific skill. Their strengths lies in their narrow expertise, their core need to earn serious money. So what do we do with them? We bring them into our projects. We connect, we build relationships, we save their contacts because every expert needs a reliable list of people they can count on. Designers, videographers, reel makers, and more. These are the people you'll always want on your team. Sixth category, beginner marketing specialists. These people have solid marketing skills, sometimes even impressive ones. Now they're charged up and want to apply their knowledge to a real project. And finally, monetize it. My approach, get them involved. Use them smartly. No overwhelm, just high-impact rules where they shine. And if you're ambitious, teach them to become producers or invite them into your team. The seventh, top producer. Now, this is a high-level role, one that very few people know about, yet it has the potential to bring in serious money. So what does a producer actually do? A producer steps into a project and turns it into a revenue-generating machine. For example, I worked as a producer for Eugenie, a creator in the fasting niche. I wasn't consulting from the sidelines. I built her launch system, content strategy, and monetization structure from the ground up. The result? Before, she made $100,000 per year, and after made $80,000 in just 2 months using my system. No burnout, no 24/7 content hustle, just a smart strategy built to grow. At that time, I had no profile, no audience, no personal product, just my expertise and the producer seat. This isn't theory. Real clients, real results. And here's the twist. There are thousands of creators with way bigger audiences than Eugenie, and yet they're stuck. They've got the looks, the vibe, the reach, but they don't have the business. Let's talk about them. The last type, influencers. They've got the followers, the reach, the aesthetics, but no real business underneath. They don't need more views. They need a business model. Because let's be honest, a lot of people are famous but still broke. Influence without infrastructure doesn't scale. You can be everywhere and still earn nothing if there is no system behind your brand. Here is who on the scene of online business we cover today. First, market leaders. Second, skilled experts with no assets. Third, experts with assets. Fourth, rising stars. Fifth, handy freelancers. Sixth, beginner marketing specialists. Top producers. And the eighth one, the influencers. All of these characters together, that's what we call the market. If you want to build a real business, you need to know who's in the room. Each of these roles is a puzzle piece. Know your strengths and you know where the money flows. Let's take a look at which niches actually have money in them. And when it comes to niches, the ones hitting 6 figures the fastest are beauty, fitness, and gaming. These industries are growing fast, with loyal audiences, repeat buyers, and tons of monetization angles. From makeup and skincare to home workouts to streaming and game tutorials, people pay for what they love. These numbers aren't slowing down. But there is one niche that consistently outperforms them all, no matter the trends. And the most profitable one is always wealth. People are willing to pay a lot to learn how to make even more money. That includes business education, career growth, and skills like becoming a designer, a coach, or a photographer. Where there is pain, there is a profit. And wealth is the biggest painkiller. Now I help active creators turn their content into real businesses. And I also teach result-driven professionals how to build online income without a profile or an audience. If you're already an expert, I'll help you scale with systems. If you're more the behind-the-scenes type, you'll learn how to earn online without reels, without followers, and without showing your face. Join the waitlist to start building your own path.